Have you ever wondered how someone could be suffering in silence, their pain hidden behind a smile? Today, we're delving into the silent epidemic of depression. It's not just about feeling blue. Depression can slip through the cracks, manifesting in subtle, often unnoticed ways. It's a complex condition, casting a shadow over every aspect of life, from sleep to appetite, from concentration to self-worth. So let's lift the veil and shed light on this silent struggle. Prepare to uncover the 8 hidden signs of depression. The first hidden sign we'll explore is changes in sleeping patterns. Depression can be a master puppeteer, manipulating our sleep in 2 opposing ways. Insomnia, where you find yourself staying awake into the wee hours, or hypersomnia, where you sleep excessively and still wake up feeling tired. Imagine the havoc this can wreak on your body. When we don't get enough sleep, or we get too much of it, our mood fluctuates, energy levels nosedive, and overall health takes a hit. The world seems a bit grayer, tasks feel more daunting, and even the simplest joys can lose their spark. It's like being in a constant state of jet lag without ever having left home. But here's the catch. These changes in sleep patterns are often dismissed as stress or a busy schedule. Yet they might be indicating something more profound. So, an alteration in sleep patterns can be your first clue of an underlying issue. Next, we delve into the realm of appetite and weight changes. Depression can play a curious game with our eating habits. For some, it's like a switch flipping, turning off their hunger and leading to weight loss. They may forget to eat or simply lose interest in food altogether. For others, it's the opposite. Depression can trigger an increased appetite, driving them to seek comfort in food, and consequently, leading to weight gain. Such changes might seem insignificant, just a phase perhaps, or even attributed to stress or lifestyle changes. But when these shifts in appetite or weight occur without any clear reason, they might be more than just random fluctuations. They might be overlooked signs of depression. So, keep an eye on the scales. They might not just be reflecting your diet or exercise regime. They could be subtly hinting at a hidden struggle. Remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. Our third and fourth signs are loss of interest in enjoyable activities and trouble concentrating. Depression has a sneaky way of stealing our joy. It's like a slow creeping fog that gradually obscures the vibrant colors of life, leaving us in a world that seems rather dull and monotonous. You may find your favorite hobbies no longer spark your interest. That book you couldn't put down before now just feels like an arduous task. The music that used to stir your soul now just sounds like noise. This loss of interest is not just a phase, it's a significant sign of depression. Similarly, depression can also lead to concentration problems. It can manifest as forgetfulness or difficulty in making decisions. It's as if your thoughts are trapped in a thick soup, and reaching for any one of them feels like an uphill struggle. These signs may appear as mere distractions, but they might be indications of something far more profound. We now turn to physical discomfort and unexplained fatigue, our 5th and 6th signs. Depression doesn't just affect the mind, it also takes a toll on the body. Many people with depression experience physical symptoms that they may not immediately associate with their mental health. This can include headaches, back pain, or stomach problems. These aches and pains can be persistent and may not respond to usual treatments. Now, let's talk about fatigue. It's not just about feeling a bit tired after a long day. We're referring to a constant lack of energy, a relentless feeling of exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest. It's like trying to walk through a thick fog, where every step feels 10 times heavier than it should. These physical manifestations can often be misattributed to other causes, such as aging or a busy schedule, masking the true culprit, depression. Lastly, we examine feelings of worthlessness and recurrent thoughts of death, our final 2 signs. Depression has a cunning way of twisting our self-perception. It can make us feel as though we're not good enough, that we're a burden, or that we're simply not worth the effort. This distorted self-image is a clear sign of depression, and it's a burden no one should bear alone. Equally alarming are recurrent thoughts of death or suicide. Depression can create a kind of tunnel vision, where it feels like there's no other way out. These thoughts are not to be taken lightly. They are a cry for help, a signal that immediate intervention is needed. It's important to understand that these feelings and thoughts are not a reflection of reality, but symptoms of a serious mental health condition. Depression has a way of clouding our judgment, making us believe things about ourselves that simply aren't true. These last signs are heavy, but they are vital to recognize. Let's recap the 8 hidden signs of depression we've discussed. First, we have changes in sleep patterns, which could mean either sleeping too much or not enough. Next, we discussed changes in appetite or weight, which could swing in either direction. We then covered a loss of interest in activities once enjoyed and problems with concentration, both of which can significantly affect quality of life. We also talked about physical discomfort and fatigue, which can often be mistaken for other health issues. Finally, we delved into feelings of worthlessness and recurrent thoughts of death, both deeply concerning and requiring immediate attention. Recognizing these signs in ourselves or others is a crucial first step. However, it's important to remember that depression is a complex condition that can manifest differently in different people. The presence of one or more of these signs doesn't necessarily mean someone is suffering from depression, but it does indicate that help should be sought. In the face of such symptoms, professional help must be sought. Therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists are trained to diagnose and treat depression. There are also numerous online resources and hotlines available for immediate support. Depression is a serious health issue, but it's also one that can be managed effectively with the right help and support. Remember, there's no shame in seeking help. You're not alone, and there are resources and people ready to assist. Let's break the silence surrounding depression together.